I'm going to tell you a little bit about maybe how we operate in case you don't understand or haven't been following the news. We have general assemblies every day at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Welcome all of you to attend at any time, either of those times. I believe in the morning they're at the Steakhouse still, and in the evening I think they will be at the Steakhouse tonight, expressing our rights. Then I want to go a little bit over our hand signals, which I think a lot of people are always interested in learning more about. It's kind of a fun way to introduce us. We're going into hand signals. So we have, these are explanatory. We have hands up. I like this. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with this is going. I like it. This, I'm on the fence about it. Not sure how I feel. Feeling okay. Not sure where this is going. Down as I don't like it. I don't agree with what you're saying. And I don't like where this is going. We also have wrap it up. I feel like talking a little too much. You're free to do this to me at any time. All of those are also happening at Occupy Wall Street, and then we have a couple of others that are
I would like to talk a little bit today about grassroots organizing. I think that's what's brought us here together to this conference, and that Occupy Columbia is the epitome of grassroots organizing. Since the beginning, we brought together such a diverse spectrum of people from all walks of life. We have, I won't even go down the list, every party you can imagine, every political persuasion you can imagine, the list goes on and on. But what we've done here is we have created a mechanism outside of the usual mechanism for government. We believe that the current political system is broken. Your voice has been bought and sold. We really think that the current political system, the way that it works, we can't afford lobbyists. We don't have lobbyists. You have to be your own lobbyist in this case. So what we have done, like I said, is created a separate mechanism in which we are the government. We are the people's lobby. We do represent the 99%. I'm just going to be brief and let someone else speak, but I would like to invite you all to our conference at 4:30. After everything's finished here, we'll be in a room down the hall. So you're all welcome to come, and I'm going to introduce you to Andre.
I will try to be brief. First, I'd like to thank this assembly for bringing and allowing us to come and speak to you. And I'd also like to point out those who have been arrested in the name of protecting our First Amendment rights right here in South Carolina. If you've been arrested protesting at the State House, would you please stand up so we can acknowledge you really quickly? I think she just left the room. We appreciate all the effort. Again, to be brief, I wanted to go over how we were arrested and why I think that has happened. I'm going to quote from AP, Chuck Wexler, Executive Director of Police Executive Research Forum, and that's a DC-based political think tank. He is also a board member of the Council of Advisory of Homeland Security. So, this is a direct quote from Mr. Wexler. As it concerns the safety and sanitation issues at the encampments over the last month, officials from nearly 40 cities turned to each other over a conference call. And I quote, "It was completely spontaneous," said Mr. Wexler, Director of the Police Executive Research Forum, a national group that organized calls from October 11th through November 4th. Mayors from mid-sized cities to large cities held similar calls twice last week, one of which was organized by the U.S. Conference for Mayors. So what we're seeing here is an organized, coordinated effort by Homeland Security to stifle our First Amendment rights. I'm going to call them out. on that and call you and convict you if you have not seen the pictures of our abused protesters, of the blood running down their face. These people are peaceful. I need help. We need help simply to protect the First Amendment rights of everyone in this room. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, whether you agree with our politics or you don't, you should protect the Constitution of the United States. Period. Also, I wanted to bring one other point up really quickly. Accredited members of the press on November 16th were kept and blocked by yards away from the occupation in the park. I'm sorry. You know where it is? Zuccotti Park. In effect, the mayor of New York made an orchestrated attempt to blindfold the American people. At least 6 journalists were placed under arrest for simply trying to report the facts and bring us the news. With Mayor Bloomberg exercising the USA Patriot Act against peaceful protesters, I have a problem with that. And I hope that this room does as well. We have been paying to stifle our own voice. Homeland Security is obviously run by Janet Napolitano, an appointee of the President of the United States. We have been paying our federal funds to stifle our own voices. We can stop that. We can basically call them out on what they have been doing. They're organized, let us organize to protect our freedom of speech, to also protect the innocent people who happen to be out there exercising those rights. These people do not need to be abused by police. I've already run out of time. Thank you again for allowing us to come, and we will return from the house.